Okay, so I'm getting ready for work, and today we're going to dig into how we do our diligence at D3VC and how our algorithm works. Okay, so as I mentioned, we built an algorithm that looks for signals of success in investment crowdfunding offerings. So the question is where do we get this data? And I'm going to tell you about that as I get in the car. When a company wants to raise money through investment crowdfunding, they have to file a form with the Securities and Exchange Commission called a Form C. That Form C is a bunch of data fields, and we capture all those data fields. It's got basic company information, like an address, their website, and then includes important information like their financials. So we capture all of that. But a company also raises money on platforms that are registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission and overseen by FINRA. On those platforms, they have an offering page, and from that page we capture information like, are there women or minority founders? Was there VC backing in the company before? What's their valuation? Things that aren't disclosed on the Form C. We capture all that information, and then we go to the company website. We learn about what they do, what problem they solve, and we capture all of that information so we can do natural language processing on it. But we also look at their offering page to see if there's any patents that they have to protect their moat, how big of a market are they addressing. And really we want to look at the team and the composition behind the team. So we collect 150 data points in each company or offering, and we feed that into our algorithm. Our algorithm's trained on over 8,000 companies that have tried their hand at investment crowdfunding, and there's signals of companies that have gone on for follow-on rounds of financing, and that's what we think is the key. You're not going to get a follow-on round of financing if you haven't hit certain milestones. So that's what we look for in the data set, in the algorithm, and there's some other secret things that we do that our 3 data science PhDs look at that I'm not really going to get into right now. Like I said in one of my earlier videos, our algorithm gives a prediction list every week, and from that prediction list, we then decide which companies we are going to diligence. Now, not every company makes that cut. You have to have raised at least $124,000 before we will even look at your deal, because that's the cutoff point at which a third party must review a company's financials. So we like that third-party review of the financials. And that's it. We get the list. We send it out to our investment committee every Wednesday. They have a chance to review the offerings. We then meet as a group. We go over the offerings. We go over all the data from the algorithm. We then ask questions of the companies. We wait for responses, and then we make an invest, a hold, or a pass decision. That's how our investment committee and our algorithm at D3VC works.